So now we want to work with g of x equals 2 to the x minus 3. We want to use transformations of the graph of y equal to 2x, the graph of the given function. So remember, we talked about earlier that our exponential functions, we have three anchor points. We have negative 1, comma 1 over b, 0, 1, and 1 comma b. Here b is 2, so my first anchor point would be negative 1 comma 1 half. Second anchor point is 0, 1. Last anchor point is 1 comma 2. Now you have to be very careful on these. This minus 3 is down the same line as the 2. So this is going to be a vertical shift. If it had been up here on the x-bone, then that would be a horizontal shift. So this we're going to shift down three units down. So 1 comma 2, I'm going to shift it 3 units down. It comes down here. 0, 1, shift down 3 units. It comes here. Negative 1 comma half, shifted down 3, comes down here. And I'll get another point. 2 comma 4 would have been another point that would shift it down 3 units. We go here. So this is going to be curving up through these points, going on something like that. And then this here is flattening out. Hate when you get stuck in a rut. So this means that my horizontal asymptote has also been shifted down 3 units. Now my domain for my function is still all real numbers, so that doesn't change. But my range has changed because it's been shifted down 3. It used to start at 0, now it starts right above negative 3. So it'd be negative 3 to infinity. And we mentioned that the horizontal asymptote shifted to y equals negative 3. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. So now I'm looking at my graph of 3 to the x, and just have to think about how this works. So again, I got those anchor points. 1 comma 3, 0 comma 1, and negative 1 comma 1/3. So there's my parent function. Now we have to think about how has this been reflected and how has it been shifted. Well, this negative, that flips it vertically. So it's reflected across the x-axis and shifted to up. Well, if I were to do the reflection first, all that's going to do is change the sign of these points. So this would become 1 comma negative 3. This would become 0 comma negative 1. and this point would be -1 comma -1/3. And now I want to shift all these points up 2. So that 1, -3, I'm going to shift up 2 to here. 0, -1, I'm going to shift up 2 units here. -1, 1/3 shifts up 2 units. It becomes, sorry, my bad. Becomes 1 2/3, so about here. And then I just kind of sketch my graph. It's going to go like this. Something like that. And this is going to level off here. Now my domain here is still all real numbers. That hasn't changed. Notice how my range is changed though. It's been flipped upside down and shifted up 2 units. So now it goes from -infinity up to 2. And then y equals 2 is now my horizontal asymptote. So notice we can take these basic functions, just like we did back in chapter 6, and we can sketch them using the techniques of shifting, stretching, reflecting like we've done before.